Spray Creative are a group of aerosol artists from Hull. We have first and foremost graffiti artists, but we've took our hand to creating large murals in the city. But the project in total took us around 4 days, 4 long days to cover all the floors. And the idea behind the project was engaging with the deep, taking on the information that they wanted to portray to the public, and come up with concepts from there. So it's basically about living with water and the damages that plastic are doing to the ocean. I know we've used there's been about 100 plus cans of spray used throughout this, and countless amount of steps going up and down all the floors. So the basic design process of how we've come up with this project is we have come and met the deep, we've discussed the plans and what kind of information that they want to relay on the walls. We then go away, come up with digital concepts. Those concepts then get approved, obviously get tweaked, information's taken away or added. We then go away, take the CAD, get the stencils produced, figure out our colour palette, order the hundreds of cans of spray paint, and then get to work. And we've also ad-libbed quite a lot of it as well. Because we was enjoying the project so much, we added extra bits in that weren't necessarily on the brief, but yeah, I definitely think it's added to it. So we've added some UV elements to the artwork, which is one of the first times we've done it realistically how we would like to apply it. So in the daytime, depending on lighting, you wouldn't notice there was any UV paint there. But with the UV lighting, it's basically to portray the damage plastics do into the ocean and how it travels down the food chain, which we've again really enjoyed doing because it's the first time we've kind of applied it in this way. The hardest part of the whole mural is the small albatross at the top there. Definitely, 100%. We're really, really happy with how the mural came out. We enjoyed painting the mural, which is first and foremost the most important thing to us. Because if we enjoy it, we know that the public are going to enjoy it.
So for us, it's a huge opportunity to not only to support the Deep, which is one of Yorkshire's biggest tourism attractions and a great dedicated team, but to use creative art. Last year there was a huge groundswell in awareness of ocean plastics. We fondly refer to it as the David Attenborough effect. But actually we passionately believe that you have to own the whole story. If you're going to be really conscious of the negative impact of ocean plastics, then it's about tracing that story back to the litter and the rubbish that we find in our cities, in the towns, in the streets. How that can go on into local waterways to cause localised flooding, and then how that then moves through the water system out into the ocean and the harmful effects that everybody's now much more aware of. So engaging with the next generation through creative arts and something that's really interesting and visually appealing and immersive is just a perfect opportunity for us.
So the plastic story has been a really important one for the Deep over the last few years, and we've been working really hard to reduce our own plastic footprint. And of course the messaging around this is something that we're really keen to share with our visitors and have been doing so. But this fantastic opportunity to work with Spray Creative and Yorkshire Water meant that we had a brand new canvas in a way to share the message. It's allowed us to describe something that we would normally talk about through our education materials in quite a scientific way in a really attractive visual way, and I think this makes it far more accessible to so many people and really adds a new dimension. So we'd really just like to say a huge thank you to both the Spray Creative and Yorkshire Water. Yorkshire Water made this project financially possible, and we're absolutely delighted with the end result.